and it was just, it's not, one of the guys they had been a minor politician, I think, in probably Minnesota. Now, I can't remember this guy's name, but he was such a cliched labor union communist.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a, pro-labor guy, but he really was a communist. And he just, it was just dull.
No, it's like trying to replace John and Ken with those two gay guys they tried to replace him with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't go anywhere. It's just like, people don't want this shit. Like, just all you do is going to complain about being a victim or whatever your thing is. I don't know. It just doesn't work, man. People don't want to hear it. They can't hear it.
Anyway.
But on NPR, they do. I don't know. But poor Candace Owens, man. She's like, now she's mad about what, like, they think
I can't keep up with her.
A lot of people, yeah,
she's pissed off about
the Charlie Kirk killing was a setup.
Oh
or
yeah,
fake or
she's
something.
got that. She's getting. I don't know.
It's too bad. I don't know.
But see, this brings up part of the problem with. This is still showbiz.
Yeah.
All of this stuff. We can pretend this is political commentary and whatever, but it's showbiz. It's like, I'm looking for eyeballs, or the old saying goes, butts in seats.
Yeah. So she was probably feeling a decline, and she was like, "Hey, what gets eyeballs is like going out there a little bit further, out in the ledge a little bit further."
She's a pretty girl. She's getting older. She's married, and she got a couple of kids, doesn't she?
I don't know.
I think she had, didn't she marry some English guy?
White dude.
White guy.
Yeah, some white dude. I don't know English or not, but
and I think he has money.
Oh.
Which makes me wonder why she wants.
Well, she's still you want. Well, first of all, you want more, and then second of all, you want meaning. You want me. There's the old line in Wall Street where it's like, okay, what's your number of how much you need to quit? And he's like, oh, my number is more. Right.
Oh, is that
true.
The movie Wall Street?
Yeah.
I never saw that.
I think it was Wall Street 2 or something. Yeah. I don't know, but I did go back and watch Idiocracy a little bit. I watched the first half of that.
Oh, did you?
Have you seen it?
A million years ago.
Yeah.
Probably on VHS tape.
Mm-hmm.
Something like. I don't remember. I think I saw it.
Well, seems to be the direction we're going, man. Like, I don't know. Like, how's this not going to happen? But.
Yeah.
So Letitia James, who is it? Letitia Jones? Mortgage fraud. I looked at the paper. I looked at the paper before I came over, and I was like, okay, what's in the top of the paper?
Well, she's like once again, like so many people. How do you move up in the world? You do need some of your own money. You're always working on other people's money.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a gal about town. And she
tried to make a little money.
Hustled her way in, and I think she committed some pretty serious fraud on the way in.
What did she do? She just told them like she will
I think
primary residence or something like that.
Yeah, and there's some other sketchy stuff in her. She's a nasty piece of work. She's a nasty girl. She just isn't a nice person. I don't want her to come over to my house.
Well, we got a bunch of people now. The Trump enemies have all been like indicted. I don't know if it's Trump, but like Trump's cabinet's pissed, as they should be for what's been going on. I think it's her and Brennan, maybe, or no, Comey is in trouble for, but nothing major. It's not like, oh my God.
I can't imagine. I mean, he belongs in jail, but I don't think they're going to put him in jail.
No, I mean, not for what they're charging him with. They charge him with like, you let out, you weren't careful with like top secret, or you allowed a leak. And then you lied to Congress about the leak or whatever. But the leak wasn't illegal or something. So lying to Congress. But some people go to jail for that. Like Flynn and Bannon.
And Bannon.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man.
In what, 100 years? I think they were the only people who ever went to jail for that.
Yeah. Man. It was nuts, man. Well,
I hope the ceasefire holds. I hope somehow or other, every time I keep hoping somehow or other that Putin and Zelensky will come up with something. I mean, I guess Zelensky almost said the other day, yeah, okay, I tell you what, I'll go for the border change.
Yeah.
I think he said that, or hinted that he might go for it. But now Putin doesn't want to go for it.
Oh, shit. Man,
You know?
it seems so elusive, right? Like it should happen. It's so close. I think it has to end pretty soon. Don't you think? It's got to be.
It has to end?
I think it's going to be soon. I think it seems like it's going to be soon.
Well, it seems like, well, if I can't imagine that, how can Ukraine keep losing population?
Yeah.
How can they keep losing buildings? I mean, you can't, you know, it's easier to tear something down than to build it up. It just takes less time.
I mean, Russia's getting bombed too. You know, they're getting through a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
but on a percentage basis,
Can be the same.
it's just not the same.
Yeah. But a lot of Russians are probably dying too, so he probably would like to end it.
Well, didn't the Russians bring Koreans in?
In North Korea for a while.
Yeah, didn't they brought some Koreans in? I think they brought some other people in. I think they brought some Cubans in, which is kind of weird.
It's pretty weird, yeah.
If I'm right. But anyway,
Like, why would Korea care? Or North Korea? He just doesn't care about his people. It's just like, okay, let's go kill some people.
Well, it's just kind of humorous to think that, not humorous, it's not humorous at all to think that Putin could form an alliance with two communist countries.
I don't know. Well, hopefully they don't. I keep meaning to pick up some nicotine toothpicks.
Oh. Hey,
Are you try one of those or no?
No, well, I would try if you bring out.
I'll bring it. I've been meaning to. But
you want to know
when I leave to come over here, it's like, it's kind of late. I better.
You know what I'm excited about?
Wait, let me guess.
This relatively attractive woman who's now the prime minister. In fact, she's not relative. She's very pretty.
Yeah.
Prime minister of. Are they calling prime minister in Japan?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's see a picture of her. Yeah. How old is she? Doesn't matter. They don't age. They're the same. She could be 50
something, I think.
And still attractive. Wow. Well, that's good news for Japan.
She was a protege of Abe. Yeah, her name is, I'll never be able to pronounce it. Sorry? Oh yeah, forget it. Nekiku. Anyway, and you know what?
Yeah, I can see a more flattering picture. They could have shown a more flattering one.
But they're calling her. CBS News called her an ultra conservative. Well, why is she an ultra conservative?
She wants to
she doesn't want DUI stuff. She wants to re-examine the Constitution and get rid of the pacifist part of it, and actually let the Japanese have an army.
Yeah.
She, like almost everybody in Japan, doesn't like immigration because it's problematic. The Japanese are, they've got their real distinct culture.
I thought they stayed that way. Yeah, they really don't like foreigners there.
Yeah.
But I thought they were like that. They were starting to let people in, though. I was surprised to see that.
They are, because
they're getting old.
Japanese kids aren't having children.
They need to change that. You could change that with public policy.
Well,
you could try and change it. You could say
they have tried. They have tried.
Try hard. Like no taxes if you have kids.
They've kind of done that.
Like your taxes go down. You have 4 kids, your taxes are like no taxes.
It doesn't seem to be working. The boys are buying robot dolls, and the girls are. I don't know what the girls are doing.
I don't know, man. But I will tell you, I did see I did see an a Twitter post today that said it was like a picture of a 50-year-old dude and like a 22-year-old girl, and they're like, can this be like legal, or what do you think of this? And one guy was like, a 50-year-old guy cannot legally consent to a 22-year-old because he has no choice in the matter. He's just so driven, or something like that. He's too driven. There's no way he could turn down a 22-year-old.
Look at this. Far-right prime minister installed in Japan.
Well,
it's the World Socialist website, and it's the first thing that came up. When I
Wow.
put Prime Minister of Japan and clicked on news, that's the first thing that came up.
Wow. Well, they're going to kick out, like, and it's becoming more and more popular, I think, across Europe. Like, there's more parties that say, hey, let's kick these people out, you know? Like, you want to have, like, diversity is okay, but, like, diversity, if you don't have anything in common with your neighbor or people, like, around you, you don't want to live like that. Like, if there's a burqa, I live next door, if you live next door to somebody who, you know, the wife is in a burqa, and these little 12-year-old girls are going to be in a burqa next year, you know, and like they're not allowed to drive, and they're like, I don't like that. I don't want to live next door to that. I hate that. I disagree with what they're doing.
One of the European countries just outlawed the burqa.
Was it France?
No.
France did.
One of the Scandinavian countries just outlawed burqas. So
Mhm.
you cannot wear one in public.
Or they're trying to. They did, but other countries are maybe trying to. But I don't know.
Neither do I.
I don't blame them. I don't want that kind of diversity. Like, listen, America's a melting pot, but if you come here, you got to blend in, man. You can't be like burqa or too different. But now America's got a lot of, like, if you go, like, around here, I never see a burqa. But if you go to Detroit,
go to LA.
Really?
But I've seen them here.
Oh, in Ventura.
There's one in there's at least one Muslim family in this neighborhood somewhere, because
Yeah.
I've seen this woman at the grocery store.
Well, full burqa.
No.
Okay. But the headscarf.
The
yeah.
headscarf, not the full burqa.
The headscarf, okay.
No,
like
you're right. I've never seen a burqa in Ventura that I know of.
But I have in LA occasionally. But when I went to England,
they're all over the place.
all over.
Yeah.
It was unbelievable.
All over.
I went to the park and I saw this poor lady in the burqa, and then she had a couple girls there, and I was gonna ask him. I was gonna say, like, hey, when do you, like, hey, what is this? How come the girls? When do they get to have a burqa? You know, and they were like 12 or like 11 or something. And then just ask the girl, like, are you looking forward to being in this burqa? You know, and just to see what kind of response I got. But I was on vacation, and I was like, well, I don't want to break it.
There are. I told you we were in Indonesia ever so briefly, and the dress is very different there. They wear, it's more of the headscarf and even rather decorated.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw, teenage girls in the garb, but they still looked like teenage girls. They decorated it in such a way that, hey, I'm a teenage girl, I'm cute, right?
It's kind of not the point. The whole point is,
but no,
not to draw attention to yourself.
You can still tell.
You can tell, but the whole point of a burqa is like, hey.
Yeah, but they weren't burqas.
Not to draw
That's
attention.
The point. They weren't burqas.
Oh, okay. But still, the whole point of like not showing your hair is like, don't draw attention to how pretty you are or something, you know. I don't know.
Even actually, quasi hilarious in Orthodox Jewish culture. Married women aren't supposed to show their hair.
Yeah.
So married women cover their hair. So if you go to Israel, you see married women, and you know how they cover their hair? With a wig.
Oh, of course.
This is
to make you look hotter.
Joking.
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Yeah, of course.
So they've got like this very stylized wig, usually with a scarf of some sort, very, very stylishly tied into the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so.
Unintended consequences of your law.
Right? Well, and they, Jews are funny. They really are. But
well, they're smart often.
And
Ashkenazi Jews are.
Yeah.
But what's going to happen? I don't know. Hopefully they can end this war over there. We'll see.